Hello, welcome. Thank you for clicking in. I'm making a declaration today, a confession. Today I'm telling the world I've made poor decisions in my life. One of the worst decisions I have made is not loving God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. The second bad decision I've made in my life is not to love my neighbor as myself. Loving my neighbor as myself is a big challenge for me, because how do I love my neighbor as myself if I don't love myself? I have found it hard to even like myself. And I thereby know myself, so how could I trust my neighbor, because I know in my own heart I can lie and such. And I see what goes on around me. I read the news. I watch the news. I watch what goes on up and down the streets. So when the Bible says, love my neighbor as myself, that is quite a challenge, because I have hardly to like myself. So then the question comes, how do I love God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength? How do I get beyond just liking myself? I have to love myself, because I have to love my neighbor as myself. Well, let me explain to you quickly. Alright, God loved me so much that He sent Jesus to accept punishment for my sins. So God loved me that much. So I have to love myself the same way God loved me. So I have to humbly ask God, help me to understand the great way which you love me. Help me to understand how I can love my neighbors with your love that put inside me. Love them with that love. Teach me how to love you with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. Teach me what all that heart, all that soul, all that mind, all that strength, all that understanding. You need to teach me what that means. And then when I asked God for this, God taught me in my own time, my own stubborn way. God would teach me, and I don't always listen to what God teaches me. I don't always listen to what God tells me. And that's about all I'm going to say right now, because God is teaching me right now how to love God, how to know Him with all my understanding, every essence of every particle in my cells, how to love myself with that love that God knows, that I don't know, I don't understand, I cannot understand it, because I don't have any examples around me, up and down the street, on the news, not that many, of how to do that. And how to love my neighbor as myself. I humbly ask God, and God is teaching me, but I'm a little bit stubborn. So, next time I get to you, it will be with something that God has taught me, and I will share it with you then. Thank you very much for your time.